right, here we go. It's time for quarterfinal Group 4 of the Professional Risk Takers Hotbunz World Tour. We're headed to Brazil advanced. Top 2 advance to semifinals. Someone's got a chance at finals. Third place might get an auto spot. If they can score at least 4, they'll be in a random draw for a spot in semifinals. Let's see how the turn order started. Pentix in first, playing as purple. In second, Amu Bao playing as white. Third, Mallory. Greeny the Meanie. In fourth, Tombstone playing as blue. Truth Powers in fifth as black. Sergeant Swivel. And Arco gets last in turn order as yellow. So Arco last in turn order could be interesting. Let's see how he plays that. That's a really tough spot to be on these settings, last in turn order. So let's see if he finds a way to shake it up. Yeah, and Open reminds everybody, don't forget to sign up for PRT. We've got the JJ tournament coming up. We also have a really cool Open final tournament of the year coming up that we'll be announcing in the coming week. So get signed up for Professional Risk Takers. Go to professionalrisktakers.com. We would love to have you in the next event. All right, so we don't expect to see bonuses held in this match, in this game. We have seen some bonuses taken so far in the quarterfinals. Interesting spawn here for Truth. Truth kind of in two places. He's kind of just right here. He's right here in the middle of the screen, kind of cutting across the middle of the board, and then in the top, but not in a great spawn position. So we'll see if he can figure out what we saw earlier today, where Kuehl was able to move out of the one position or the two positions and make his kill a little bit tougher. You want to be tough to kill in this, but you also want to be in multiple positions so you can get a kill. So you need those spots around the board. Mallory moves more into the center of the board, has a 4-stack. Mallory may be with the best spawn in terms of getting around the board. She can hold that 2 position top left. That'd be really valuable. Quarantine's got the red player in this one. That's smart. I like the money on red. Oh, wrong screen. Let's see if I make this just slightly. Maybe something that's better. Okay. I think Arco will do something interesting in this game because he's last in turn order. I think we'll see something interesting out of Arco. Currently, to start the game, he just goes into multiple positions. Into a single attack real quick. Now that we're down with turn 1, here are the bonuses if they happen to get taken, but unlikely they get taken here, including a +10, +7, and +8, and +9 on the left. The 2 +3 is a little more likely to be taken. Second turn. Everyone just kind of jockeying for positions. Again, when you're playing a progressive game, most likely the person that you will have an opportunity to target is that person right after you in turn order. So you want to keep that option. Also, you want to defend yourself against the person right above you in turn order. So let's see if we see Pentix kind of work to line up Amu throughout. Does Amu try to line up Mallory? Mallory's tough around the board in all those positions. Got that central position and then got one basically in each of the 4 points of the board. And stacks just all around her positions. It might be tougher to get cards at some point, but having this kind of spread is a really good spot for green here. If she can keep this 2, this 2 is going to be critical, I think. Let's see if she puts any import on it. She doesn't. Oh, yeah, she adds 1. Okay, good job, Mallory. Like that decision. All right, Tombstone doesn't have much at the bottom of the board. Has a nice top portion of the board, though. Access to both sides. He's really in one position here, and almost one position up here, and almost one position here. So he's kind of in 3 positions. Let's see if he tries to condense or if he tries to pull his stacks apart. Yeah, he's going to start working on pulling them. No, he moves down. Okay, so he does condense. He wants a bottom position. He's realizing he doesn't have anything in the bottom part of the board. Wants to get something down low. What can Truth do with this setup? I think he's in a tough spot here. With everything across the middle as well as the top portion. It's a little bit tough for Truth how he's going to do this. He continues just kind of running a line through the middle of the map here. I think Arco's always the wild card. First off, let me say that. But I think especially in this, with Arco being last in turn order, in a set of settings that dramatically puts the last in turn order in a tough spot, it'll be very interesting to see how Arco plays it. We've already seen card skips in both of the quarterfinal matches or quarterfinal games in Brazil today. So let's see if it happens again. Very surprising both times it's happened so far. Arco goes true random settings. I guess if you're playing Mallory, you might as well go true random and just put 2s everywhere. That's kind of the logic there. He just wants to hold his territories. Mallory gives the robot firework, and Arco laughs and then does it back. So I think she understands that he's playing true random. And we're not playing true random, just to be clear. This is Balanced Blitz, but Arco is playing true random. He kind of marches to the beat of his own drum, you know. It's Arco. Spin ticks. No, he leaves 2. I think he just spent too much time. I think he wanted to consolidate those 2 3s to get that middle position, but he doesn't. Moo does not really have lines on Mallory. He's close, but he doesn't really have lines. Mallory have lines on Tombstone at all? We get a thumbs up from Arco because Mallory also starts playing true random. You never know when a true random game is going to break out in the middle of a Balanced Blitz game, right? And we get the Love Bot emote from Truth Powers. Mallory just holding that central position. Mallory's got enough spots around the board. If she can hold them all, she's going to be really, really tough to kill. That 3rd in turn order might work if she can stay alive through those first 2 in turn order. That's probably her strategy there, is to make it through that when we get to that ever important turn 8. Agreed. Mallory's position is almost, if you could draw it up on the map perfectly, this is where you would put them. Just in every corner with stacks all around her. What's up, noob? I don't see how anyone kills Mallory until this thing breaks wide open. Also, it's going to be tough for Mallory to move around because she's in so many stacks, and she's got stacks all around her. So she's in a very defensive position, right? By definition, means it's going to be harder for her to attack. Truth says good luck. Gives a thumbs up. You got left behind. Arco's a fan favorite, you think? Yeah, Arco's no question a fan favorite because he mixes stuff up. And he thinks so far out of the box. Noob is here voluntarily. That's good. Let's make sure we get that in writing so that we have that in case the lawyers ask. Noob is here voluntarily. Arco also nicely spread out around the board, has done a good job getting spread out. And with his 2 strategy, he's been able to hold those territories on the left. But how will that affect... He's also thinking, I'm late in turn order. I'm the last in turn order, so I got to play defensively and protect myself. You're seeing him play a very defensive game. We would think maybe Pentix and Amu go a little more aggressive and start building some stacks here as we get into that first set of trades. Hey, thanks, Noob. Appreciate you. Oh, we got a little banana juice here checking out to see if anyone gets that 20-point mark. Getting more than 20, most likely player to get more than 20. Who do you guys got? Asking for a friend. Yeah, Arco not combining the 2s. He wants to hold those territories. They're important to him. Also, he might think we're playing true random. There's no way to know. Valerie's sticking to the defensive posture. Moo puts a 6 in the middle of the board, but he's blocked off from basically being able to do anything with that 6 so far. Not that it matters a ton yet, but at some point we should see Pentix and Amu move into more of an offensive posture with a bigger stack in the middle of the board. Depending on who they're lining up. Pentix's best lines are on Amu, except for that 5 at the top. Pentix also with lines on Tombstone. Does Tombstone see that happen? Yeah, I think that's the best way to handle it, Banana. You'll know who to root against once we get through game 1 here. Who to root against in game. Ruth continues to build this stack on the left side. He wanted to get that stack all the way to the left side, but he ran into an Arco wall. Arco gives a questioning face because he's like, why are you thinking about hitting my 2s for no reason? Ruth thinks there is a reason. And that's me translating the emotes for you. And Tombstone would have liked him to attack. He was rooting on the attack. He's obviously rooting for Arco in truth to lose. The worst player goes to the finals. That's the headline. I already put Cinderella Banana. I think that's more accurate. The Cinderella Banana. Finishing up turn 4 here with Arco. Does he combine any of his 2s, or is he happy with his 2s everywhere strategy? He's working to get a little further into that left corner. Multiple attacks. He leaves them spread. Again, Arco is wild. Semis to finals, so 2 players are automatically going to be in the finals after this game. So there'll be 2 groups of 6 next week in the semifinals. The top 2 from each of those groups will go through to finals. Arco's got his 12 territories that he wanted. He's going to get his extra troop. No one's going to hit a 2. Sure. Oh my gosh. Is Pentix going to hit a 2? Oh, I thought he was lining up that 6 on 2. Yeah, Arco's playing chess while many play checkers for sure. But he's in a defensive position. He's thinking, I get an extra troop. There's no chance I'm going to get a kill unless something just falls in my lap. Let me see if I can make it a little further. Most points out of everyone. What do you mean Aries most? Oh, the second person that goes on is the most points out of the normal group. So, Lil Banana Juice is currently sitting with 20. So currently he's in that position unless the winner of this group gets 20 or more. Lil Banana Juice will go straight to finals. Mamba, you could have had it. You needed that game too. Mallory's still sticking pretty... Oh, she's going to hit an Arco too. Mallory hits an Arco too. Oh my goodness. Mallory hits the Arco 2 to prevent him from getting the extra troop. Mallory had plenty of ones to hit. If that gets brought up in postgame, remember here, Mallory had plenty of ones to hit. So don't let her use that as the excuse. She purposely wanted to make sure Arco was not going to get that extra troop. 6th in turn order. Ah, another 2 gets hit. Truth also hits a 2. And then he goes and hits a Mallory 1. Hoping to bury that 5, maybe? Is his hope here? How does Arco handle it? And then Truth sends the fist bump to Arco, like, we're good, I'm not going to hit any more of your territories. And Mallory says, we're good, I'm not going to hit any more of your territories. Does Arco believe them? Let's see. Arco could potentially also trade on 4. That might be what he's considering here. That would be a wild, wild decision to make. Really thinking through what he wants to do. He's going to hit a 4 on 1 there, but which one is he going to hit? Back down into Truth. Does he move the 2 into the 3? Or does he like his spread? Moves the 2 into the 3. Okay, here we go. Turn 5, first trades. Pentix will get the 4 trade. We expect him to add to the middle of the board. That makes sense. Wants to add where his troops aren't going to be buried. That kind of makes sense too. That's not too buried. And that makes some sense too. Okay, so he wants to be in those positions to potentially go for a kill. Pentix is really in what? 1, 2, 6. 6/7 positions, depending on how you look at it. Okay, we get the 6 from Amu. I think we may be able to tell who Amu's lining up based off the way he places these troops. Interesting. I can't tell. He's keeping it hidden. Mallory gets the 8 trade. Does she? She adds 4 up top. Remember that 2 that was there early on. She's added just enough to keep that alive, and I think that's going to prove very valuable for Mallory up there at the top. We'll see if that holds true. Mallory does go with a strong central position, so she's moving to a slightly more aggressive position with that. Leaves a 3 on the left, probably enough to stay alive. Not stay alive, no one's attacking her, but keep that position. Tombstone adding defensively so far. Tombstone's pointing at anybody. He's pointing at Pentix, which doesn't make sense. Most likely based off turn order. So that's an interesting plan. Tombstone's also got the map pulled to the very far corner. Here we go. Okay. Truth wants to move down. So Truth has been working all game and spreading out his positions. He started in a very tough position with everything close together, and he's worked the whole game to get his position spread out. And he's done a good job changing his luck there and moving into multiple positions. Arco gets the 15. You think Truth's staying close to Arco? Yep. Yep, I would agree. He doesn't have that clean line to the right side, the top right there. But most of it, yes. I agree. Arco will see that. And Arco will assume Truth's lining him up anyway, just based off turn. So we'll see how he plays that out. Nobody has true clean lines on anybody? Yeah, I agree. It's these guys have all done a really good job of burying their troops off to the sides and the corners. Some like pseudo kill guarding. Arco's got to get a card. He gets it in time. Oh, he takes a couple of territories out because he wants that spot, but he leaves a 3. I think he cut himself off on time. He probably wanted to fortify those together. Not for sure. Intix is potentially blocking off his lines to go up through the middle. Still got a path, but it's getting a little... Yeah, Pentix and Truth just couldn't come to an agreement on how that bonus was going to work, so they just both stuck a 6 in there, and it's going to stay there all game. Let's see if anyone trades on 3 here. Moo plays pretty defensive. He's in 4 positions. He's got a bigger stack in the middle. He's got the stack on the left. So Moo's in the most aggressive position, I would say, on the board, which makes sense second turn order. Talking about green's lines on blue. Yeah, in most of those positions. That 15's a little tricky. No, I mean, not tricky in terms of how to get there, but tricky in terms of just needing the troops. Pretty good lines, you're right. Mallory's been working on lining up Tombstone, clearly. Yeah, the 15's just tough. But with a trade, it could work. I think we will see. I think you're right. I think she goes after Tombstone on a trade on 4 here. Does Arco trade on 3 or does Truth trade on 3? Yeah, depending on how big her set is. Sure. I don't know that Pentix has lines on someone in that first and turn order spot. Let's see if Truth and Arco either have cards on 3 or feel confident enough not to trade on 3 in those last 2 spots. We get the thinking face from Truth, which means he wants us to think he has cards and is thinking about whether to turn them in or not, maybe? Ah, he hits a Tombstone stack. And that makes the kill for Mallory even easier. Truth helps Mallory with the kill of Tombstone there. What does Arco do? Does he trade on 3? Does he have cards on 3? He does. Okay, he gets 20 troops. Now does the chaos ensue? Hate to say this, but Arco's best lines are probably Mallory. But they're not easy. Truth, he wants... a line, I can't see it. I don't see a kill. Yeah, he's just taking a card. He's trying to keep the game going. No set on 4 for Pentix. Was that on purpose? Okay, Amu gets the trade. Who does he go after? Does he go after Pentix? It's a really tough kill for Amu on Pentix. I don't see him doing that. He lines up the kill on Tombstone. Yeah, he lines up the kill on Tombstone. He takes the 23 down and over to the 15. 17 on 15. So 16 on 15. Gets it easily. Wins the 11 on 6. Moo gets the kill on Tombstone. Gets the first 4 points. He won a, what was that, 17 on 16, Aries? $16 on 15, yeah. 66.9. I mean, that's impressive, right? So it was tight. He went for it and he got it. If he misses that kill, I think Mallory wins. Mallory have any kind of lines on truth? This is on Pentix. Oh. Low battery, Tombstone. She's got to go through a 4 down at the bottom. She's got it, but she's got to attack a lot in a short amount of time. 11 on 4. Take the 13 up. She's got it. Oh, she had it. I think she still had it. Yeah, I did the 4 off of that. Did the 15 to help a little bit. The 13 to the 6 up to the 1. You don't think she had it? Couldn't get back to the 9 if she uses the 15 to help. Yeah, the 15 can do on both, yeah. No trade on 4 for truth? Arco's alive? Pentig's gonna get the trade on 5 and clean this thing up, right? He doesn't have a ton of territory, or a ton of troops, though. Yeah, how about that? No trade on 4. You guys say that no trade on 4 causes you to lose every time in this. Where are all the people that say you can't win without a trade on 4 and progressive? I definitely spoke too soon, didn't I? Yeah, he's got it. I know. I shouldn't have said it right at that moment, obviously. Obviously, Arco's gonna prove me wrong. Arco gets the trade, runs the 70, or goes for the truth kill. Goes for the truth. No, goes for the 70. He's at 57, 58, 60, 62, 64, 66, 67, 69. He's got it. Arco gets the win from 6th position. Now, you guys do say 6th position. You got no chance in that, so that's what I'll use. Arco gets the win in 6th position. I feel like I warned you guys before that Arco would find a way to make that interesting somehow. That was super impressive. Mallory came up just a bit short, got some bad dice early in the kill attempt. Arco gets the 14. Amu finishes with 4. Everybody else on 0 as we head into game 2. And as we head into game 2, I would like to tell you guys about our newest sponsor. We all know there's bad neighbors out there in Risk. There's also bad neighbors out there in the real world. If you're looking for more security with your browsing and with your experience online, whether mobile or on your computer, you guys should check out NordVPN, the newest partner of professional risk takers. We've got a link that we'll put in the chat and a link down in the YouTube description down below where you can get a awesome deal as you begin your experience with NordVPN, including a discount in your first 3 months, 65% off, and an extra 3 months as part of the deal. You won't find this deal anywhere else. You'll also be able to support the esports association that we are building here in Professional Risk Takers. So make sure you check out the link in the chat and you check out the link in the YouTube description. We're so excited to have NordVPN on as a partner, and we need your guys' help in supporting our partnership with NordVPN. They do an awesome job. They have all kinds of different products that they provide, including their basic VPN service where you can log on through a secure VPN virtual private network to protect yourself while you're online. So thank you to NordVPN for your sponsorship. We are getting set for game 2 here of our final quarterfinal. So Little Banana Juice is officially not an Arco fan, I would say. We're pretty, we can confirm that. Arco needs just 7 points, so 2 kills here for Arco, and winning the group. So there's a little bit of a challenge to do that, but if he does that, he would secure his spot. Arco, we hate him. Yeah, you're now a JJ fan. Yeah, immediately a JJ fan for Little Banana Juice. That makes sense. So Arco needs 20 at a minimum to have a chance at getting that spot directly in finals. Arco likely is Arco definitely is qualified. Arco likely is qualified already for the semis with those 14 points. Amu on the board with 4. Everybody else on the line here needs to get through. He is guaranteed to move on. Opens an Arco fan. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even get the targeting that happened in the golden group, to be honest. It doesn't make sense to me. Because you had to win to go through. So targeting in the golden group to ruin your chance of winning mate is it makes no sense to me. All right, here we go. Final game of the quarterfinals. We're headed to Canada. Arco's favorite map. So you got to beat Arco in his home territory. You think did I say that you should have been targeted? I don't think that's right. Oh. Yeah, I didn't understand the targeting for the golden group. Oh, okay. Yep. Interesting blizzards so far on this map. We do have unstable portals here in Canada. So blizzards and unstable portals. We've seen so far Truth's first in turn order, Tombstone second, Amu third, Arco fourth, Mallory fifth, and last in turn order is Pentix. Let's see if I can get a... Guys. Real wide. It's a real wide. Okay. That's something that we don't have the stats popped out, but that's on team, not me. Okay. Becky made it. Becky, I'm filling in for Becky. I don't know if you guys could tell. I'm doing my best Becky impression in this one. We already are seeing the bonuses being taken here in Canada as we expected. Yeah, I'm like a version of Becky that just is kind of forced upon you, right? So sorry, this is the best that I can do. Okay, so we see a couple of bonuses, the popular bonuses already taken in the middle of the map here. If I knew my Canadian geography better, be able to tell you. British Columbia is not taken. But these three, so that's a +5 for a Moo, a +4 for Arco, and then a broken +4 that Tombstone had, but now Mallory has. She says that is my bonus. So interesting difference in the play there by Mallory. She's able to take the whole bonus. Really hard for Tombstone to retaliate in that position, and she's able to guard that bonus. So there you go. Yeah, that's not your bonus. That's my bonus. So I don't know if you guys have heard the expression, but greenies are meanies. And Mallory living up to it right there. So now Moo, Arco, and Mallory all with bonuses across the middle of the map. Arco took 2 bonuses on his map. I don't know, or on his turn. I don't know if you guys could tell. But he also takes Labrador and Newfoundland over there on the right side of the map. It's part of his turn. So Arco goes Ultimate Greed, which is what we saw Arco do on this map during the World Cup. Okay, this is a British Columbia temp here for Pentix. That's a +5 in British Columbia. So the 4 most popular bonuses on this map, maybe besides the Labrador and Newfoundland bonus, are all taken. Surely they don't let Arco hold 2 bonuses, right? Yeah, Truth a little worried because he doesn't have a bonus. What is he going to do? He's going for Alaska. Oh, he loses 2 on that attack. Truth has had a very, very tough game. He can roll 2 3-on-1s for Alaska. Does he go for it? I don't think he does. Don't think he does. It makes no sense for anyone to break Arco. Lil Banana would be breaking Arco, I can tell you that. Ah, there's the break. Get the break from Truth. Mallory sends thanks. A lot of fist bumping going on. A lot of fist bumping. It looks like Tombstone might be making... He also does... Tombstone and Truth are in tough spots here. Neither with a bonus. Truth, with a couple of troops next turn, can take 100% rolls on Alaska. Arco gets another 1 hit. Is Amu just trying to move troops up to Greenland? He wanting to camp there in Newfoundland. Drunk Banana Juicy is rooting hard against Arco. It's nothing personal, just he would like Arco not to get any points here. Does Arco add troops in Alaska would be interesting. He just tried to retaliate with truth by adding Alaska. Feels like an almost Arco thing to do. No, he adds them here in the center of the board. He takes one territory back up in Newfoundland and Labrador. Leaves a 7 stack there. Move's got a 5 stack. Mallory adds up top because she'd like to keep that Greenland position if she can. She adds a 5. She decides she's going to hit Tombstone again. Yeah. Greenie is the meanie here. Hits Tombstone again to combine her troops into a 5. Tombstone has had a tough go this one. Interesting where Pentex adds there. He puts the 6 over on the left side of British Columbia. Drew's going to go ahead and take Alaska to go with his Yukon territory bonus. Give him a +8 total there. So the top 2 advance, Nathaniel, and then the top 2 third place scores. Currently, they've got to beat a 4 to be one of those, the top 2 third place scores. Right, trying to look at that. So Truce at a +7 with his 2 bonuses. Pentix is +5, Amu's +5, Arcos +4, Mallory's +4. Tombstone's got nothing. How about that? Amu going super aggressive for you. Takes Ontario the +6. Amu sitting at a +11. No way they let Amu have a +11. And Truth giving plenty of emotes saying someone should handle that for me. Arco takes back his bonus. He said if everyone's getting all these troops, I would like my bonus that I had earlier on to get my +9 back. Mallory's played a really quiet game too so far. Looking to get into the action here. And that's the Northwest Territory, a +7 for Mallory to go with her +4 in Manitoba. We're in a +11. Everyone going 2 bonuses. Currently Truth, Mallory, and Arco, I guess, and Amu all have pretty solid bonuses. People love a good double bonus game in Canada. The question is how long till Arco makes a move for Quebec. Not too soon, because Pentix breaks Arco. Pentix breaks Arco. I think you guys would generally think that breaking Arco is a mistake there. You think he's going to lose the 5 because he left it there? Okay, there's the break on a move from Truth. Truth playing ultimate board police here, and then he gives the fist bumps. One of the best things you can do is break someone and then give fist bump. That usually plays out well. And Mallory holding 2 bonuses kind of sneakily. Does Tombstone get Mallory back by breaking here? No. Thought Tombstone might play for some revenge, breaking Mallory on that. He doesn't really have the troops to risk doing that. He's laying as low as he can. He needs cards on 4. Has to have them, right? Yeah. If he can get cards on 4 and find a bonus. So I just don't know what bonus that is. Ah. Amu retaliates on Truth. Portals will get you retaliated on. We get the upset face from Tombstone, interestingly. He's upset that Amu stuck that stack back in Greenland, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, you got to play the Stay Alive game. With the way that started for Tombstone, he needs some chaos to break out here. He needs everybody to start hitting each other really hard. As much breaking as least good neighbor in Canada as possible for Tombstone. Yeah, I was curious if he would break Mallory there after the way the game started. He doesn't, though. We get the break from Arco of Mallory. We have seen a bonus breaking game here, huh? It's hard to imagine a scenario where Tombstone finds a bounty in this one. But maybe. Maybe something just falls his way. Gotta give it a shot. Mallory hits, but she can't. She can take out that 3 of Arco's, but that's not going to help her. Oh, she breaks on the 2. Arco gets both bonuses. Oh, she's just threatening. She's not going to hit it. She's just threatening. She's just letting Arco know what can be done if he breaks her again. She's not going to hit it. Do you think he got the message? He sends the attack emote. Oh, okay. He gives the fist bump. Maybe he clicked the wrong emote. It's possible he just clicked the wrong one there. Mallory kind of says, hey, break me again, see what happens. Yeah, must have been an accidental click. Truth gives a lot of fist bumps like, hey guys, I'm sorry about breaking you all earlier, but I won't do it again. We're all cool, right? So we'll see if that holds up. Pentix will finish up this turn. The portals will close next turn. As we get to the 5th turn for everybody. Mallory gets broken immediately by Pentix. And we get the oops emote from Mallory. Keep in mind, Mallory, a pretty anti-good neighbor risk player. Oh, that's interesting. Truth doesn't even take back... Oh, he goes for the break of a moo. He doesn't even take back his bonuses. Okay, he does take back his bonuses. Now, Moo doesn't have that portal to use to go break him again. Yeah, they're all breaking the double bonus, although Arco got broken in both of his bonuses. He lost. Oh, no, that's true. He only lost one. Mallory threatened to break the other one. You're right. Yeah, so everyone just keeping you down to one bonus. Truth got both of his broken by a moo. Yeah, for the most part, it's just been that second bonus getting broken. Tombstone able to get to 5 cards. Can he trade? Does anyone have kill lines on Tombstone before he can trade? I think it would have had to have been a moo. Moo goes ahead and stacks where that portal's going to be next turn. He's got 5s and 2 portals and an 8 in the other portal. Moo's going to have really good access to the board next turn on that first set of trades. See if he decides to do anything. You think so? He skips on 3. Okay, so Mallory's going to hit the Truth 1, but Pentix was the one that broke her. Go anywhere else from stays. She moves her stack into the portal. She's got a 12 stack sitting in that middle portal, hoping something comes her way. Pentix double breaks. Pentix doing a lot of the work of the board police here. Now the portals are open here for Truth's turn. He gets the 4 trade. Surely he doesn't do anything crazy here. Just hits a Pentix 1. Puts the 2 up on the 7. No, moves 11 down. See the trade from Tombstone. Able to live long enough to get to trade on 5 cards, so he's been able to fight his way a little bit back into the game. He's still down on troops quite a bit because he hasn't been able to get close to holding a bonus. He would like Greenland, but no one seems to be listening. Maybe it's because he only has 8 troops up there and Abu's got 20. Moo really thinking this one out. He's got the best spot for killing Tombstone. So he really doesn't want to weaken him too much to feed him to anybody else. He's got near perfect lines for Tombstone. He takes back his second bonus. He doesn't have many troops over there. That bonus could be completely stolen from him by Pentix on this turn. Arco will trade and get the 10 set. He hits a 2 of truth. Arco's just hasn't been happy with Truth this whole game. His Truth initially took away his Newfoundland Labrador bonus. Mallory gets the 12 trade. Continues just to build up multiple positions around the map, but a big 25. That portal position is going to go away, though. Won't be able to use that next turn. Wondering if she has plans. Plans are right now for it. Breaking people. This is her payback tour. She goes and breaks both a Moo and Pentix and just hopes that the portals don't shift back at her. Obviously, they won't be open next turn. But obviously, a Moo could easily retaliate. They both can retaliate. Here goes Pentix. He's got a huge stack to work with there in British Columbia, but he doesn't do anything besides take back his first bonus. Let's see if we get any trades on 3. Truth sitting at 57 troops. Stack over. Trick. Stack. Okay, the lines on Tombstone for Arco and White could not be, but yeah, I think a Moo has the best lines. But Arco also has that line up to the top. Okay, so we see the trade on 3 from Tombstone. Had to have it to stay alive. He takes a little revenge on Mallory. He's patient about his revenge. That should... I mean, Tombstone now close in troops to Truth at least, and only has the 1 card. He's going to get to live to see a little bit more of this one, I think. Moo using up most of his turn in the draft stage. Doesn't trade. Takes back his bonus. His second bonus. Arco sitting on 69 troops. Very impressive. No one has noticed in the lobby yet. There it is. Mallory gets it. She gets it. Arco now catching on. Tombstone also joining the party. Moo only has the thumbs up emote, so he gives the thumbs up. Recognition of Arco's service. What does Mallory do? She's blocked off with that 25 from Tombstone. So she's not going to be taking back that bonus. The only trade on 3 by Tombstone, and he was in a point where he just had to do. We get the good game. Pentix also doesn't trade on 3. He breaks a Moo, opens up a 15. Could have broken without opening up the 15. And he leaves the stack in a moose bonus. Okay. Look how tight these troops are. 68 for Truth, 69 for Arco, 67 for Mallory, 68 for Pentix. We're in the second set of trades, so that was a 20 from Tombstone, so we're at 25. Truth has had some interesting attacks in this game. Speedster's always worth the kill. Yeah, you might as well go after Speed. No matter how many troops you get. Even on a 4 trade, it's worth it. Ah, we see an Arco position taken out of the top. Arco's got a 1 kind of blocking his stack up to the top now. Does a Moo kill Truth? It's not a clean kill. He's either got to go through that Arco 5 or hunt through the middle of the board. Oh no, he can come from the top. I see it. Yeah. It was there. It wasn't super clean though. Speedster's always watching. Even when you think you're at your most safe, Speedster's watching. He's probably about to attack your cap. Arco on 102 troops. Trades on 4. This kill would likely be on Truth. He doesn't. He just stays in that position. He wants to keep his line up top. He's going to wait for Tombstone to get enough cards, maybe? Okay, so we think Mamba's saying Tombstone needs to skip here not to go to 3 cards. And that kill would probably come from Arco because it would trade in. I guess it could come from multiple people. It could be a Moo also. Moo or Arco likely kills Tombstone on 3 cards. Mallory builds a new position down at the bottom. Oh, hits some more Tombstone. Mallory would like a stack down at the bottom. Less worried about that bonus that she's never going to be allowed to have. Truth says thank you, meaning he's thinking he's going after Tombstone kill. I don't see how Truth gets there. Truth can't get up to Greenland until some portals open up there. No portals on this turn made it interesting. Or no portals in Greenland on this turn made it interesting. Okay. Pentix goes for the Truth kill. He wants the 5 cards. 22 comes up and over. 26 goes left and right. We get the 6. 10 on 6, 100%. 22 comes around, goes left, comes back right for the 11. 15 on 11, gets it. Easy. Pentix gets the kill on Truth. That'll be the end of Truth's Hotbunz World Tour. Pentix gets the trade in turn. He's at 101 troops. Arco's at 100. Amu's at 96. The trade, he would get the trade in turn for Tombstone, but again, he can't get access to Greenland. It's not realistic. Yeah, he just plans. He doesn't want to make the Tombstone kill any easier for anybody else either. Tombstone skips. Tombstone stays on 2 cards. Is that enough to keep him alive? Moo going for the Tombstone kill. But it doesn't get him a trade in turn. Was he counting on that trade in turn? He's going for the Tombstone kill. No trade in turn. He's got the 7 on 2, the 15 on 9. Is he going for a double kill? No way. Yeah, he had to go for the Mallory kill first. And he can't get it now. But he's going to ruin Mallory's game here. Okay, interesting. So now Arco sweeps this thing? Arco's only on 2 cards, but he's got 100 troops. He easily gets the kill on Tombstone. But it doesn't trade him in turn, so he needs something beyond that. Okay, that's the kill on Tombstone. Which gets Arco up to 18 points for the match. But he doesn't have cards, so he can't do much with that. Because he hits a moo? It was so hard not to slay Mallory. Were you pretty angry, Tombstone? Alright, here goes Mallory. She's got her shot. She's got her shot to find a way to stay in the event. She's at 113 troops. She needs a kill of anybody will get her a trade. Is there anybody Mallory can get the kill here of? It looks like a moo's the best shot. She's lining up Pentix. Tombstone, plug your phone in. Tombstone, low battery. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mallory's going for Arco. That was the hardest option, I think. Don't tell me how to live my life. Yeah, I think it was going to be tough for Mallory there, but I think he had to go for it. I think her attempt either had to be a moo or Pentix. Pentix has no set on 4, everybody. Last in turn order, no set on 4. That is a painful one. Amu gets the set on 3. He'll kill Arco first. Moo has had some good fortune so far in the event. He kills Mallory first, okay. That doesn't make sense because Mallory doesn't trade him in turn. Why would he do that? What's happening? Okay, he's killing Arco, okay. 22 on 15, got it. 28 goes up and around. Oh, it's an oops. Arco gives the oops. Is it really an oops, though? Doesn't look like it. He ran out of time. Arco's on 5 cards. He can't get a kill with 55 troops, though. Can Mallory get Arco? Or can Mallory get Pentix? Does Arco hit... Oh my gosh, what happens now? Mallory needs a set on 3. If Mallory has a set on 3, it gets real interesting. Is there any chance Mallory can kill Pentix without a set on 3? Like unbelievable dice. would be necessary, right? She has a set on 3. Mallory has a set on 3. Oh my gosh. She takes out Pentix. Surely she can get through. Yes. She takes out Pentix, gets the 5 cards. She's probably so stinking nervous right now running this. It's good dice. Gets all of Pentix there, goes up through, gets the kill on Pentix. Mallory's on the board with 4 points. She's also in second place currently because she has that latest bounty. Nobody else trades her in turn. So she doesn't go for the kill on Arco yet. She goes to break a moo everywhere. I mean, she could hit Arco and get his cards. I think she needed to hit Arco and get his cards. I don't think she can. I mean, she could, but she would need a lot more time. Yeah, I know. It's a tough decision because if you kill Arco, you get the 2 cards, but you weaken yourself significantly. But a moo's not going to trade. I think you at least have to break a moo everywhere. Yeah, if you kill Arco, you definitely get cards first, and you win. But maybe she's thinking a moo can't kill Arco, so I'll get a turn next turn to kill him. Maybe that was what Mallory's logic was. We'll have to check. But she won't have a portal to get over there, so she's got a 52 on the wrong side of the board. So she's got a 23 to work with. Maybe she's got cards on 3 again. Maybe Mallory just has a bunch of jokers sitting in there and is not worried about it. Arco hits a bunch of a moo, and Arco even points the kill, lines the kill up for Mallory. Oh no, he doesn't open to the 52. Arco's too smart for that, obviously. He doesn't open the 23. She's gonna have to go all the way around. Okay, so she needs to take the 54 to the right and down, right? That's the easiest path with the biggest stack. Oh, she has another set on 3. Are you kidding me? Mallory has 2 sets on 3. Are you kidding me? Mallory gets the easy kill of Arco here. We'll go to 7 points and all but secure that spot. We'll definitely secure that spot in the semifinals for Mallory. The bullying of Tombstone pays off for Mallory. She takes everything she can. Amu can't trade in anyway, so she just needs to take as much of the board as she can, even if she can't get it all done this turn. Just hit everything. She's got enough troops, but it's just the timing. So she will, she'll get 2 more points for the bounty of Amu. She'll get 10 points for the win. She'll be at 19. Lil Banana Juice will be going to your Hotbunz World Tour Finals. How about that, folks? Who had Lil Banana Juice in the finals? What a story. And a 169 added by Mallory here in the last turn. Icing on the cake. Congratulations to Mallory on finishing at that. She'll finish on 19 points. If we can get everybody in here in the post game. Boop, boop, boop. So we do need to do a random draw between Pentix and Blazin for that final spot, right? Everyone following that? No, Amu didn't finish 3rd in the group. So it'll just be Pentix and Blazin that we'll draw for. Everybody in here. All right, everybody in. Can you guys hear me?
Hey, yeah.
What's up, Truth? Tough
Hey,
match there, huh?
yeah, it's really upsetting knowing that I literally could have done nothing to have won.
You
No,
got on Arco's bad side there early in Canada, though. You kind of got on
he
everybody's
didn't.
bad side in Canada.
Yeah, but like he didn't slam me from that. I don't know. What we did there is we prevented two players from holding +11, which was incredibly necessary because if not, I would have just died anyway there.
Uh
But
huh.
the main reason I died was just not having a 7-4. 2 games in a row on the
Yeah.
8th round, I didn't have a 7-4. It's just it's so annoying. Like I'd be satisfied if like I just made a mistake or missed a win or missed a kill. But like, oh man, it's so bothering when you just can't do anything to win.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The no trade on 4 is a nightmare for sure.
Yeah, I didn't have
Yeah.
a trade that round. Truth didn't either.
Yeah, twice in a row is insane.
Yeah. That's
But
painful. I mean, you play
So
the 2 games and hope that, but then you have people like Mallory that get 2 trades on 3. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I
we'll play
deserve that
Mallory.
because I'm a good person. I'm like crying right now, you guys. Like I'm openly weeping. I cannot believe I won that.
That was
Yeah, you played well.
were you pretty stressed there, Mallory?
Yes. Wait until you see my recording. I am losing my mind the entire time.
You
Good game, guys.
you decided not to go for the Arco big stack there the turn before, just confident that you could take him out the next turn, that it would still be sitting there for you?
Yeah, is that when he card skipped?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I felt like I was being tricked into something. And so as long as nobody had cards, I was just trying to take board because it's such a big map.
Yes, okay. So
And
that was the
so
idea. Yeah, they weren't
I
going to be
was
able to trade.
worried. Yeah, I was worried that if I hit Arco and killed him and was
Mhm.
like sitting on 5 cards that like some like crazy thing would happen. I was just panicked, I think. And so I was like, as long as nobody has cards, I just need to keep
Sure.
taking as much map as possible. And then as soon as I won, I like broke down into tears.
Hey, congrats though, Mallory.
Yeah, we'll play.
I had I had card skip there because after you had the trade to kill Pentix, so like okay, me only having 2 cards means less chance of her going for me that turn, and then hopefully a move out I could have worked together to lower the territory count for a bit, and
Yeah, if I hadn't had those
I had to
back-to-back
set on 3.
trades, like, I
Yeah.
think you guys could have done it, but, like, I just had those
But
back-to-back trades.
then he just slammed into me anyway. It's like, ah, well, that's fine.
I was getting so frustrated that, like, Amubao had, like, twice our troops the whole game, and, like, people kept breaking me, and I was just like, "There's no way I win this. Amu is gonna win," and then, like, when he kept not killing people, I was like, "What is happening?" And then poor Tombstone.
Yeah, poor Tombstone.
Tombstone, I'm sorry.
You are not.
It doesn't
That
feel
was
like it.
the only bonus I had, okay? I need you to know, buddy,
Nope.
I did that with
Nope.
remorse.
Nope.
Tombstone, I had that option turn 1 as well, but I'm like, I'm gonna instead take 2 and see what happens.
Mallory, you have no idea how hard it was to not just fully slam that last trade I got in. Like,
I
it
am
was
so sorry, and I deserve it. When you broke my bonus from the top, I was like, "Why is he so pissed?" And I was like, "Oh, that bonus thing? He should be over that by now."
no. I don't feel like I was ever in a position to recover, especially after a move kept putting troops in Greenland. I was like, well, that sinks my game.
Yeah, and I feel for you, but, like, it was like you or me, right? Like, I would have been the you if I didn't take that bonus.
Yeah,
So,
well, now I know to slam you next time.
Ooh.
I
Ooh.
okay, I mean,
Ooh.
if you're gonna be like that, fine.
I'm just trying to let you know.
No, but you had the clutch trade on 3, and I was really proud of you.
Well, so I didn't want to go to 5 cards, but I still didn't. I didn't think anyone was going to kill me because it was still pretty early, and I ended up getting a. I got a Joker, my second card, and I was able to keep.
Ah, shit.
for my trade on 3, and then I card skipped hoping that Amu wouldn't kill me, but
Yeah, I think that was a smart card skip, and I was actually surprised that he killed you anyways.
yeah,
I
it is.
kind of wonder if that was a mistake because he saw that you were still pretty furious with me. It didn't give him an intern trade. Maybe if it was a 4-player game, things would have been different.
Well, he had 4 points from the first game, so if he got the kill on either him or me, then he would have had enough to advance, right? Or does he
Well,
still
so
advance
then
to
Amu has a
tiebreakers?
pretty good chance at moving on anyways, right? Because the highest of the third placers move on.
Amu
But
is not moving on. He finishes in 4th.
Oh.
Pentix
Yeah.
finished in 3rd.
Yeah, Pentix.
Oh, Pentix.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needed the bounties in the second game, I believe.
And that's why, like, I hate Arco stack, right? I tried to let ask
Just to see
Mallory
if you could get it.
Yes, no. Just like get me to have the Arco kill.
Oh, you were signaling to Mallory, let me kill Arco and you can
Oh,
win.
Yes.
Ah.
okay, I am so
That's
sorry.
right.
I didn't even pick up on that, and you know what? I don't know if I would have even allowed it because again, I would have been so afraid at you getting
No, you were being
cards.
tricked.
No, I didn't take a card. I didn't take a card.
I'm constantly afraid I'm being
I
tricked.
didn't
You guys
take a
know
card,
this.
She could be holding the whole deck and her like,
And I'm like, somebody's gonna do something to trick me soon. I can feel it. I am so sorry. I wasn't picking up on that at all. I think at that point I was so out of my mind. There was a point where I realized I was gonna win, and like I could hardly keep my shit together.
It's okay. And I believe like I missed 2 chances to advance. So first is the blue kill this, right? So the second is the Arco kill.
Yeah, it was a time thing on the Arco kill?
yeah,
Yes, and
he had it, but he ran out of time on the last
actually, like while like I go to the Arco kill, I got a phone call coming in.
That is unlucky.
Wow, yes, I know. The last one territory, heartbreaking.
Damn.
That is really sad.
When I tell you that, like, when I was like, run out of time, and then you did run out of time, and I was so happy.
Oh my god.
That was such a tough 2 games, and it's such a good lobby. And Hotbunz tournament has been so tricky because it's like the best of the best players.
Yeah.
Every lobby is a nightmare lobby. And the fact that I'm moving on, like is this a trick? Are you guys tricking me? It still feels like
You're
this
onto
might
us.
be an elaborate trick. Be honest.
Or are you tricking us with your branding?
Yes. I've been a shark this whole time. I sucked at this game for 1.5 years so that I could come out of nowhere and win this tournament.
That is an elaborate hoax that you put on.
The ultimate plan.
Joke's on you guys.
Oh my god.
Any other
good games, guys.
Yeah, any other thoughts you
seriously.
guys
good
got
games.
on Tombstone's angry at Mallory, Truth is mad that he didn't get cards on 4, Amu got a phone call, so everyone, tough nights for everyone, except Mallory who gets 2 trades on 3, right when she had to have them.
I've had trades on 3 too on both games, luckily.
Yeah, that's true. And winning out of the 6th position in turn 1, were you when you saw your 6th position, did you think you had a chance there, Arco?
That was my 3rd 6th position game in a row in this tournament. I went
Oh,
last
was it really?
Yeah, I went last both
Oh
rounds
my
in the
gosh.
Octo
Oh
final.
my god. Fucking Arco, man. I want to know. I want to know how much you're paying SMG. That's what I want to know.
And I was like, after that entire game 1 situation played out, I'm like, oh my god, if Truth doesn't have a trade here, and then he did the crying emote. I'm like, oh my god, there's no way.
Dude, here's the thing. So Mallory, I realized she was lining up for it, but I knew it was like super risky. I was like, she needs to hurry up so that she fails it faster. She needs to hurry up. She's running out of time. Because I didn't have this on forward. My only shot was Mallory messing up the kill, and then I could take it. But she stopped before it went too late. So,
Man.
oh man, that
Yeah,
was
I had to
tough.
rely on a bunch of like 80-90% rolls there, and they all worked.
Yeah. I've gotten better about not feeding kills. Like I'm frustrated because I'm still not thinking as quick as I need to. But I am getting better about recognizing when I need to stop.
Yeah, when it's not there. Yeah.
Yeah, like just stop. Don't hit anymore.
Yeah, like that kill that in the second game when you were looking to kill me, when you had split off that stack to eventually get to my 30, with the amount of time remaining, you'd have had to confidently blitz like the 30 on 30 or 28v30, whatever it would have had left, and then win that, and then perfectly path everything else at the same time, which would have been
Well,
super risky.
I'll know that none of that describes anything I'm good at.
Which I guess is why I'm glad you stopped.
Tombstone, a direct quote, "You are not a good person." I am a good person.
She just wants Manitoba.
Listen, it was you or me, okay?
My jaw dropped now. I'm like, you gotta be kidding.
You can watch the YouTube video where I'm very remorseful the entire time.
Yeah,
I
that
promise.
fixes it.
I did not do it with glee. I did it with
Yeah,
pain
we'll
in my
watch it
heart.
back, and she'll just be grinning.
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
I was like, cry face, cry face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it broke my heart. It broke
I
my heart.
know,
That's where I
Tombstone,
put
I'm
all my
so
troops.
sorry.
I put
The
all my
amount of wins in tournaments Tombstone has given me, like I'm surprised he's even still speaking to me.
at this point. I'm not sure what the deal is, but you're
I,
right.
I love when Tombstone traded it on 3. Mallory's like, well played, and then Tombstone right into the bonus.
Immediately, yeah.
And parks the
It was
stack
the
there.
curiosity was how far he was going.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so hard. I was still trying to, I'm still trying to play to win,
Yeah.
but it was very oh, it was so tempting. I really wanted to take it out. I really.
Yeah, in any other situation, Pack's fully going in.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, if it
that
was
is
a later
so
game, it's
funny.
over. I would have slammed it, but I had fun. So
It's like I think we did a decent job at like overall maintaining a 1 bonus per player thing outside of Tombstone, of course. I'm sorry,
yeah,
but when people
whole-
kept breaking everybody's second bonuses, people were getting a little pissed. With
Well, and
the emotes
honestly,
and whatnot.
that was very well played, and I really wanted to reiterate that I think everyone working so hard to break those bonuses is absolutely how this should go.
You still
And I
hovered
think
the 10v8 on me after I broke your
That
second
is
bonus.
true.
well, I wanted to be clear that I was getting pissed, but like at the same time, if you let me hold, if you let Amu hold, the game
Yeah.
is over like instantly. So
Yep.
Yeah.
you guys know that one of my frustrations is the good neighbor philosophy and how it can happen to a detriment. And so I do just want to be very clear that I think everyone who is breaking the bonuses was absolutely doing the right thing.
disagree strongly.
Yeah, I would have done it again. Even knowing that Ammo was gonna break me for breaking one of his bonuses, I would still do it again because Ammo holding both of those is just so OP.
He had twice our troops and he didn't even get to hold them. Like he was still holding
Yeah.
that bigger one. So yeah, it was absolutely the right call and no, absolutely no hard feelings because I think if anyone had let me hold that, like I would have just been like, ah! Like blasting into everyone. Look at all these troops I have.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for the great games. I am in utter disbelief.
Me too, honestly.
Congrats, everybody. It'll be officially Mallory and Arco moving on from the group. So congratulations.
Hey.
All right. Talk
Thanks
to you
everybody
guys
else for playing.
soon.
All right. See you guys.
All right. Cheers, guys. GG.
Okay, so let's recap real quick. Belize and Lil Banana will get the 2 spots directly into finals. Your semifinalists, Mallory, Arco, Sterling, Zycron, I Am Mamba, Pete, JJ Bra, Kuel, Aries the Fox, and Bradamite are 2 third-place finishers. Open Tanyao finishes with 11, and I just checked. Because of the second tiebreaker, we actually don't need to do the spinner tiebreaker. Between Pentix and Blazin, they both had 1 bounty in the round, but one of them had the later bounty. Blazin had the first bounty in the first game. Pentix had the first bounty in the second game here tonight. So he had the later bounty. Pentix gets into the semifinal based off of that second tiebreaker of the latest bounty. So those are your 12 for semifinals next week. Mallory, Arco, Sterling, Zycron, I Am Mamba, Pete, JJ Bra, Kuel, Aries the Fox, Bradamite, Open Tanyao, and Pentix. Belize and Lil Banana are headed to the Hotbunz World Tour Finals. We will be releasing in less than 24 hours our schedule for the semifinals, the 2 groups for the semifinals, and also the first round schedule for the poorly played Risk Try Hard Open, which Mallory Lynn will be starring in this week, our first open tournament as part of Professional Risk Takers. We're so excited to get it going this week. We've got over 70 players signed up to play. So we're pumped to get that event going, and we're pumped to see these unbelievable semifinals groups that you're going to get to see these weeks with this week with those 12 players. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For now, that's the end of this one. Until next time, everybody, I'm at Mitch on Risk, streaming live here for Professional Risk Takers. Until next time, may your dice be nice. See you guys.